The objective of the video is to understand what is Ecma, ECMAScript, TC39, ES2015 and ES6. Most of the time you must have heard that JavaScript follow ECMAScript 2015 or ES6. What actually are these things? To find the answer for this, we are going to study all these topics one by one and do watch the video from start to end, as these topics are connected to each other. Let's begin with the first objective now. What is Ecma? Ecma is an organization which is used to make standard for various technologies. What is the meaning of making a standard? Let's take a general example of human. Right now we are speaking human in English language, but there are various languages spoken around the world. So the pronunciation of the word human will change according to the language spoken. To remove the confusion for this, the standards are created, and that is called the scientific name. The scientific name of human is Homo sapien, and this will not change according to the language. It will remain the same because it is the standard and it will be followed all around the world. Hope the example gives you an idea of what is the meaning of making something standard. And that's what Ecma does. It creates standard for various technologies. If you go on the website of Ecma International, then you're going to see that Ecma International is an industry association dedicated to standardization of information and communication systems. So these are the technologies which is being standard by the Ecma, the information and communication systems. And if we scroll down, then we are going to see various technologies that are standard by Ecma. And technologies of what? The information and communication systems. There are programming languages, Dart, product safety, information storage. So these are the various technologies which Ecma make standard for. So this is what we call Ecma. It is an organization which is used to make standard for various technologies. What is ECMAScript? ECMAScript is a scripting language which is used to make web page with dynamic behavior, and it is standardized by Ecma International according to the document Ecma 262. If we go on the website of Ecma International and scroll down, we are going to see ECMAScript card here. It is under Ecma Standardization Technologies. If we click on it, then we are going to go to the page like this. TC39, we are going to talk about it later on the video. Right now we are going to study one of the paragraph. That is this one. ECMAScript is the scripting language that is used to create web pages with dynamic behavior. ECMAScript, which is also commonly known by the name JavaScript. ECMAScript is nothing but it is a JavaScript. If you're going to see the ECMAScript document, that is looks like this. And this is all sets of rules which must be followed by various web browsers to implement the JavaScript. You will see bitwise shift operator. This syntax must be followed by the web browser. Relational operators syntax. This kind of syntax must be followed by the web browser to implement the JavaScript. The ECMAScript document will tell you the set of rules that must be followed by a particular web browser so that they can implement the JavaScript on it. So this was ECMAScript. It is a scripting language which is used to make web pages, and various web browsers will opt for different kinds of rules from the ECMAScript document to implement the JavaScript. Now here we are seeing that it is standardized by the Ecma International according to the document Ecma 262. If you go back to the website, here you will see publication standards. Click on the standards and we are going to go on the page like this. And now we will search for Ecma 262. That is the document which is maintaining the ECMAScript document. So we go scroll down and we will going to find 262. Here it is. June 2020, ECMAScript 262 language specification. It contains updated rules for the JavaScript, which must be opted by the web browsers. And that document looks like this. So this was the Ecma 262 documents, as you can see on the URL also. And it is a 10th version or the 10th edition. So this is the 262 Ecma document which is used to provide the updated rules for the JavaScript and which must be opted by the various web browsers to implement the JavaScript. Now we are going to see an example how a web browser follow the particular rules for Ecma 262 document. Now we are seeing here arrow functions. Now we will see whether the arrow function is supported by all of the browser or not. There are many browsers available in the market. Apple Safari, Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, Edge. To find out whether a particular web browser support the arrow function or not, go on the Google Chrome browser and write browser support and click on this one. Open it and write here arrow function. And below this you will see a result which browser is compatible with the arrow functions. Like for example, all the red boxes will show not supported and the green means supported. Let's take an example of Internet Explorer. The Internet Explorer does not support the arrow functions in any of the versions of it, whether it's 6 to 10 or its 11 version, it is not supported. The Edge supported, the Firefox support does not support the 2 and 21 versions, but the 1991 version support the arrow functions. Like for Google Chrome also 4 and 44 versions are not supported, but for 92 and 94 are supported. So that's how you can find out which browser support which kinds of rules. And if you're going to see one more, let's see default parameters. Now you're going to see the various different results. Internet Explorer does not support the default parameters. Firefox support, Chrome supported, Safari support, but their earlier version does not support the default parameters. So that's how a particular web browsers take a rule from the Ecma 262 document and implement it in their language so that they can use the JavaScript features. So this was ECMAScript. What is TC39? It is the technical committee which is in charge of maintaining and updating the ECMAScript document, that is Ecma 262. The members of TC39 meet various times a year to discuss about the changes to the document. If we go back to the website of Ecma International and scroll down, we are going to see ECMAScript, click on it, and we are going to see TC39. This is the committee which is responsible for the changes or updates to the 262 document, the document which we have seen previously. So this is the document which has been updated and changes by the TC39. If we click on Activities tab, then we are going to see upcoming meetings. And in 2021, they are going to meet 4 times in July, in August, September, October, and December to make the changes to this document that is called 262 Ecma. And after those changes are made, then they are being published. We can see those changes under the publications and select the standards and search in the standards about the Ecma 262. So this is the document which is being updated by the TC39 and it has been maintained, and the latest version we are seeing is June 2020. For 2021, they are going to sit and discuss about the changes on these dates. So this is the work of TC39 to update and maintain the document of Ecma 262, and they meet various times in a year to discuss about the changes. So this was TC39. As we right now study that technical committee make changes to the ECMAScript document. So there are various versions of the ECMAScript document. If you want to see the updates of 262 document, then go back and click on publication and standards, search for Ecma 262, open it, and below that you're going to see various versions of it. Right here. Category Software Engineering and Interfaces, subcategory ECMAScript, Technical Committee, TC39. So these are the versions and editions available right now for the Ecma 262. As you can see, this is 2015, 2016, 2017, 18 and 19. Annually, the updates to the document Ecma 262 is made annually. Before 2015, the update last made was 2011. And between these 2012, 13, 14, no updates was made. Since 2015, a naming convention has been followed, and the naming convention looks like this. This is the years, and this is the update, and this is the addition. If you see ES6, then it means they are talking about the addition of Ecma 262 and of the year 2015. If you see ES 2015, then it means they are talking about the update of Ecma 262. In which year? 2015. That's how the naming convention is being followed from 2015. At the last, we see update ES 2019 and addition ES10 for the year 2019. This was the naming convention for Ecma 262 document. A quick recap of what we have studied. We have studied Ecma. It is an organization which is used to make a standard for various technologies, and one of the technology is ECMAScript, which is a JavaScript and is used to make web page with the dynamic behavior, and it is maintained with the help of Ecma 262 document. This Ecma 262 document is maintained and updated by the TC39, that is called Technical Committee. And we have studied the naming conventions after the year of 2015, because from this the annual updates in the document of Ecma 262 was made. That's why the naming conventions is made from the year 2015. If we see ES 2015, then we are talking about the update happened in Ecma 262 document in 2015 year. And if we see ES6, it means we are talking about the addition of the Ecma 262 document in year 2015. And that's how it will go for 2016 and 2017 and 2018 and 2019. So this was the recap. If you have any doubt or any suggestion for other videos, write down in the comment section. Like the video, share the videos to others, and subscribe the channel for new videos like this. Thank you for watching the video.